All right, here we are at I Love Maj, and I am Debbie Barnett. Tonight is Wednesday night skill building, where we have a lot of fun playing against sometimes very challenging bots on ilovemaj.com. But we navigate through the Charleston, forming keeping track of sections and then forming hands and having a lot of fun, sometimes having to switch hands out. And as you guys see every week, sometimes even during the Charleston, one Charleston pass can change everything up. And that's why I really encourage anybody who is stopping the Charleston, unless they have one really strong hand, I encourage you to make that your first change, your first habit change, because it's that important to continue and be able to look at potentially 12 more tiles. All right, here we are going to start going ahead. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I hope I'm not tongue-tied. I feel like I'm already tongue-tied tonight. Oh, golly. It's going to be fun in a little while to start using the new card. Oh my goodness, it's going to be great. So just remember to come in here, make sure you have the 2025 card checked if you start playing on your own. I don't believe, if I remember in the past few years, it doesn't change by itself because they don't know who has the new card or the old card in hand yet. Okay, let's start our game. Let me just get my audio adjusted, please. Welcome anybody who's watching from YouTube. Okay, perfect. Oh, all right, let's see. Sort by suit, which I normally do, and then I usually stick my Winds and Dragons to the right for no other reason than just because that's how I've been used to doing it. And because they have their own section on the right side of the card, I guess that's how my brain works. I don't think it matters though. Whatever is comfortable for you. Well, you can see I have absolutely no jokers here. So maybe we'll take a look at a singles and pairs hand. And let me go ahead and sort this. When I have absolutely no multiples, I find it easier to put everything into evens and odds. That helps me a little bit decide how I want to go. And in this particular case, if I'm going to maybe try and make that singles and pairs hand number 2, that right now my 1, 3, 5 and 5, 7, 9 is already starting with 6 tiles. So that might be a good place to start. But we don't want to just look at this. I don't want to focus on only one thing. I need some other backups and things to be able to switch out to if the singles and pairs doesn't work. I mean, this is the baby bits of the other sections. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. If you're playing a singles and pairs, we could switch it out easily. But let's see what else, because this is all of my odds right here. Let's see what else we could fill in maybe to consider something in a consecutive run, or maybe even adding in the 6s. There's some like numbers there, but also I've got 3, 6, 9 in here. 3, 6, 9 and 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 shared some of the same tiles. So that's kind of nice right there. I like that. That's feeling kind of good, which leaves me with these here to pass. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm not going to get rid of the green. I like to hold them for a while. It's almost like flowers in a way. I don't know if I'm going to need them or use them, but certainly time will tell with what I get in. So I'm going to go ahead and pass this for my first and see how things look when I get tiles in. All right, so I got another 6. So now I have to really consider, well, what am I going to do here? I can get rid of the north, but I don't really want to pass these together. But now I have another whole category here, or even hand, which is line 2 of the any like numbers right here, from 6 crack down. I have a whole hand forming right here. Very pretty. So now I have to make a decision. Am I going to stick with singles and pairs, or do I find there's a little more flexibility here? Well, if we kept 3, 6, 9, all the 3, 6, 9s, I do like that. And now I can say, well, maybe I'll consider the 3, 6, 9 singles and pairs instead of the 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. I mean, that just changed up pretty quickly. And I could still keep an eye on the like numbers. But as you can see, now I've made a totally different choice. And this is why I say in all of my educational videos that I do in special live stream events, one Charleston pass can change how you look at something completely. And it certainly helps when you know the card. And boy, are we going to have some challenges when the new card comes in. Because by now, we're pretty familiar with the card if you've been playing with it for a year already. So now I'm going to go ahead and keep track of 3, 6, 9, maybe singles and pairs, maybe not, any like numbers possibly. And I do see a lot of good stuff here. I mean, I even see a 5, 6, 5, 6, could be something potentially, 5, 6, 7. I mean, we can't keep everything, so I'm going to have to break something up here. And I think I will do, I'm just thinking in terms of, I'm not too worried about passing like numbers. I try to be aware of that. I have set people up with like numbers, but I always say, you don't know what somebody else is playing. But if I were to get in some good tiles, maybe it's better off if I just split it up right now and do that. I'm going to keep all of that. Okay, so I got another 3 for 3, 6, 9. And I did get a 7 crack to make a pair now. I don't want to get off course and get rid of any of this because I think this is more important. Sometimes you have to really think about it because I know that this looks very, very pretty here, but I really don't think I'm going to keep that. Now I have a little challenge in that I got another red, and so my any like numbers just got a lot stronger. And I can do a blind pass here to hope that whatever I get in will help me make a decision whether I'm going to go just try to do the singles and pairs or maybe be safer with the any like numbers line 2. So let's do 2 here. And I got a 3 in. Wow, this is really something else, isn't it? And if I follow my own rule, you guys know my rule, right? I don't have just one hand. I'm torn between 2 hands, aren't I? This would not be a smart thing right now to just say, I'm not going to continue. But let's look and see. I'm going to take a close look at this and see what I think about this. Very pretty, honestly. I do have to consider that I have to get flowers, but I mean, it is pretty. And if it doesn't work out for the singles and pairs, I can always go out into something, else. If I'm going to break something up, I'm going to use something from what would be a pung, if possible, since I have more opportunities to recoup it or recover it. So I guess I'm going to do this. Yeah, because even the like numbers line number 2, I have to worry about a pair in there. So, either way it could work. But for me, I think I'm going to go for this right now. And let's see what happens.
Second Charleston.
Okay, so this makes me happy that I don't have to worry about now breaking something else up. Who knows? Maybe I'll get the red back. You never know. But I did get in another tile toward 369. That's very, very pretty. Why would I not want to take a chance? I have no jokers after all. Okay, I'm going to do 2 here. Just thinking, who knows? Maybe I'll get that red back. Because now, honestly, I have like numbers the same amount of 3s as I do 6s.
Courtesy pass.
And I'll do 2. And I didn't get the red back. Okay, no big deal. That kind of says to me, we just didn't have enough passes and I didn't, depending on who sent what out and where, they may be not playing with it, but it may be something I have to think about as far as getting it out pretty early. And I do like to get out anything that I have left over from the Charleston that I'm not using first. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the 1 or the 2, doesn't really matter. And we'll go ahead and start.
1 bam. Soap. 8 dot. 8 dot.
I could get some lucky picks. Well, I just got another tile towards singles and pairs.
2 crack. 3 bam. 1 dot. 5 crack.
And now I have a joker. Well, lovely, lovely. All righty. So I'm going to keep that joker. I'm going to go ahead and dump the dragons and just work on 369. If I do anything with like numbers, it would end up probably being line 1 in this case. And I'm just going to go for it. But I'm going to have a lot of flexibility in the 369 category.
Red. South. 7 dot. Flower.
There's another joker.
Green. North. 7 crack. 7 crack.
Okay. Oh boy, I need a vote from you all now. What would you do? I always hear, what would Debbie do? But I want to know what you guys would do.
This Debbie would dump a joker.
Aha. This Debbie would dump a joker. I mean, that Debbie, I haven't made my decision yet. But okay, so I've got 1. You can put it in chat if you want. Let me know. I would love to hear what you have to say. Welcome everybody who has joined.
Joker. I would throw a joker.
It says Joker. Okay, perfect. And I'm saying hi to Terry Lynn from Baton Rouge, who's been playing around 6 months. She says, love your videos. I've learned a lot. Thank you so much for your kind words. Okay, Luann, Terry Lynn, what would you do? I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to wait for the YouTube delay, but all right, so I've got 2 dump the jokers and go for it. How far are we away?
Joker.
Yeah. I only need 1 good pick to be on call, to be set. I say on call because that's what I grew up saying.
Flower.
On call, set, ready to Maj, all mean the same exact thing. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to do the joker.
Joker. 8 bam. 5 crack. Red. West. 7 dot. 3 dot. North. North. 7 crack.
See now, I know which way I'm going, and in this beginning first 33 tiles, the begin game, you don't have to think a lot about what you're going to discard. You don't have to look at the tiles and be all nervous. You want to get everything out, regardless of whether you think somebody needs them. Fresh tiles go out early.
8 crack. Call. 8 dot.
All right, we have a joker exchange there. I would hopefully not need it at all. So ignore.
6 dot. 4 dot.
1 more good pick. Wrong side of the coin here. Wrong side of the coin. But I think, oh, Leslie, yeah, I need the flowers for the singles and pairs hand. Yes, yes, yes. So this here, I might keep this 6 in case I have to switch out. Hopefully I won't, because there's no 9s out. I've got plenty of chance to get a flower. Hopefully nobody's playing my tiles. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and, you know what? It doesn't matter whether I keep the joker or the 6, now that I think of it. So I'll do the 6. I don't know why.
6 bam.
One is
5 bam.
I have to
North.
tail on it.
South.
And let's see, 8.
8 bam. Flower.
Green.
One shot.
3 crack. West. 8 bam.
9.
1 bam.
4.
1 crack. 7 dot. 9 crack. 1 dot. 2 bam. 1 crack. 2 crack. 1 dot.
Said the joker as well. So we had the
5 bam.
There we go.
Joker.
Okay, so
5 dot.
shot. Let's just hope they're not all in the end of the wall.
Call. 5 crack.
A competitor.
7 crack. 1 crack. 2 crack. 4 crack. 9 bam. West. 9 crack. Green. 6 dot. 2 dot. 2 crack. 4 crack.
We're at 37 tiles. At 33 will be in the end game. Last 33 tiles.
East. Call. 2 dot. 6 crack. 1 crack.
I think I
East.
every one crack.
9 crack. Mah Jongg.
Oh, Kurt, you do it. And there's 1 9 dot in Annie's hand. She was playing East West 5 6, and Amistad was playing 2 4 6 8 line 2. 2 4 4 6 8, the 3 suits, and 3 times 4 equals 7. So there's 2 more 9 dots right there. Look at how pretty that looks. So am I, look, I want to win. Of course, it's very exciting to win, but I'm very happy and pleased with how the hand came out. So, it'd be different if like nothing formed, but it's a lot of times you just have to really figure out which way is gonna go best for you. Look at this, 4 jokers for Kurt. Wow, very nice. Okay, we're gonna start the next one. Okay, so Mary, we have a question. I want to answer it. Mary J said, why not go for line 2 of 369? Well, I had no jokers throughout the entire Charleston, and I was only, I think it was 3 tiles away, or so. I was very close to the singles and pairs line number 4. So when you don't have any jokers, you would go ahead and try for the singles and pairs. Then when I had 2 jokers left, I was so close at that point that I decided to throw the joker, which made me 2 tiles away from Mah Jongg, which meant at that point, I only needed to pick 1 good tile to be set for Maj. And that's why I made that decision. So I don't think I would have made any other choice in this matter. Now we're going to go ahead and do next game.
First Charleston.
No jokers again. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Wow. I don't understand why I'm not the joker magnet that I would like to be. Okay, so I have a pair here, and I have a pair here, and they are strengths. So I like to work around them. And of course, I'm going to leave my flower right where it is. So 2s and 8s are evens. So I'm going to keep all the evens right now. And then I'm going to look to see what else I might want to add in here that could help me out. Let's see. I could hold the east and see if I get more east-west during the game, and then think about 7 and 8, possibly, because I don't have a whole lot of stuff here going on. I have a little bit of a run with a 5, but not a whole lot. 1, 2, even that's kind of pretty weak. So I don't know, maybe I'll hold the east for a little bit and see what happens. I really don't like to do that, which means I'm going to have to do, if I want to keep that 7, I have to do this. All right, I got another 2 and an 8. So it's really looking like 2, 4, 6, 8 is calling me right now. I'm always wishing that this, I always get like one of the 8s, and for 2, 4, 6, 8, the bottom hand, which is the concealed hand, I always want to get 6s and not the same suit of the 8 because it doesn't use the 8. But let's see. Okay, so I did not get more east right now, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do this. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I should keep the east for a little bit in case I do like numbers with 2s. I think so. I think so. Like numbers with 2s or with 8s potentially. And this is a beautiful pass. I mean, I always say it. I feel like a broken record, but you could find a good pass in every pass. But I want to build my hand. So I think I'm going to go with it. All righty. I don't have to think too much. Thank you. All right, now I'm going in another direction and I'm getting 3s, 6s, and 9s, but I'm not going to change course. This is pretty important too. Don't keep changing your hands if you have something strong going on. I know for sometimes the newer players, they want to stick all these together and they'll be like, well, shouldn't I keep all that because they're the same suit? No, not if they don't make sense. You shouldn't be keeping them. But I'm going to...
Second Charleston.
And of course, this is going to be a pretty pass as well. But it looks like I'm not getting a lot of my bot friends. Okay, so I have to pick 3. So I've got, let's think about the hands that I could potentially be playing. I know that in every category, just about, there's a pung this year, pung, pung, kwong, kwong. And so that's a 2 suit hand in pretty much every category, except for addition hands, quints, and singles and pairs. But all the other categories have hands with 2 pungs and 2 kwongs. So I'm going to keep that because that's a safe hand. No pairs needed, no singles needed. Now I could keep the 2 and the east. You never know, I might get some wins for like numbers with 2s. I don't know, it's going to be a harder hand for sure. So I either keep that or I keep the 8 and forget about the other. But I think that I'm going to go this way. That's going to be my choice. So now I'm looking at maybe like numbers, could be with news. Who knows what's going to happen? I could get more flowers and I could be like, oh, line 1's looking good. But no, if I do that, then I can't. Oh, no, I'm doing 2s. Never mind. I was thinking 8s for a second. And we are at this juncture again. That went out and it's going to go back out so I could just maximize what I get in. I do see the 1, 2, 1, 2, but I'm not going to change from what I'm doing right now because I think we're good.
Courtesy pass.
And I get a 2. So that makes like numbers a little bit nicer. And I have 2 to pass.
flower,
Great. Now I don't have to make any strong decisions, anything firm at this point, because I have discards. When I run out of discards, then I'm going to have to make some kind of decision, which is going to then give me new discards. So let's see how that all works out.
3 bam,
I even have 2, 4, 6, 8 singles and pairs going on again, by the way, that I could easily keep an eye on.
soap,
Just saying, I really do. I have it very nice. Okay, so remember I said I like to get rid of my Charleston leftovers. I'll tell you why for that. Very often, somebody has to break up something like I had to do on the last game, break up one of their pungs. They had no choice. They didn't stop the Charleston, but they had to pass 3. And very often I've gotten rid of one of these that were left over and they were called. It was called right away. So just do that.
3 crack, 3 bam,
Really want to prioritize.
7 dot, soap, 5 bam, 4 crack, 9 dot, 6 dot, 1 crack,
And I
1
don't
dot,
make any decisions yet, although, we're kind of pointing to something, but
2 dot,
I would like to.
4 dot,
Okay, that helps too.
7 bam, call, 2 crack,
Ooh, 2 crack. Okay, let me take a look. Now, if I were to call that 2 crack and use my joker, I have to either consider that I'm going to use it potentially as the Kong in any like numbers line 1 or in line 3, which means I have to get a north, a west, a south, and another flower. So that's risky to do that. Risky. And I could wait. I certainly could wait. I could try and force the hand to happen. There is such a thing as doing that. Call it as a pung. Consider line 1 and hope that I get more 2s, 2 dots. One went out already. Or let it go and not jump to do it now. What would you guys do? Randy, what would you do? I'm asking my honey. Yeah, but you have to unmute to talk to me because I want everybody to benefit and I can't hear you if you. Would you call it for line 1 of any like numbers right now?
Let it go. Let it go.
Okay, Evelyn says let it go. Randy? Debbie says,
Let it go.
Debbie says too weak to commit. I agree. I agree. I'm going to agree with everybody that I think it is too early to actually even force a hand. If the
Yeah, let it
next
go.
one goes out, then I might have to make a different choice. But let's say ignore.
6 crack, west,
And I really don't want to get rid of anything that I have at this point, but I'm going to have to keep an eye on certain things. Right now, 2, 4, 6, 8 is still in my head. Pung, pung, kwong, kwong. I would not need the 4th 2.
5 bam, 3 dot, 6 crack,
Second 6 crack.
5 crack,
Sometimes the things that are discarded really do help you make decisions. Just like 2 6 cracks went out. So I know that if I do 2, 4, 6, 8, I have to use 2 jokers. I'll show you what I mean. 2, 4, 6, 8. Those jokers would have to go here. which means I would need another good pick for the 8, another good pick for the 4. Not an unlikely situation, but you know what I'm gonna get rid of? I'm getting rid of the East. I haven't seen any more, but as soon as I get it out, guess what's gonna happen? I'm gonna get them in. But I'm gonna get it out.
East. West. 9 dot. 5 crack.
Okay, that changes a lot right there for me. So 2, 4. As we said, we need this here. I'm feeling better about this. Whoops, I put the wrong thing there. I'm feeling a lot better because now I can call the 4 BM. I can call the 6 crack. I know 2 are out, so it's not like they're going to have a lot of opportunity for joker exchanges. So that's okay. And I need one more good pick. When I say one more good pick, it means I need a joker or an 8 to be able to call that grouping. That's what I mean. Now, unfortunately, I'm at the point where I have to make a decision. And I've got 3, 6, 9, 10 tiles here. Any like numbers, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I just say 9 and 9? Whoa. Well, this is going to be the easier hand, or the hand that makes most sense. Because the other way, and I'm just going to show it to you, even if I have the same amount of tiles.
You got 10 for the 2, 4, 6, 8.
Oh, I had 10 and
Yeah.
9. Okay, well, let's make believe for just a second I had not the right same amount and I was at a standpoint. I don't want to have to put a lot of jokers up with a flower because they're going to go right away. That's pretty definite in this game. So that to me wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. And I have none of one of the suits. So I'm really weak there. So as far as I'm concerned, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At least Debbie knows how to count. All right, so that's that. I'm going to hold the flower just for a little tiny bit, not too long. I'm really hoping somebody else discards one and somebody will call it and put up a joker. It's risky, so don't wait too long if you do want to do this. But now I have some very safe tiles to get rid of, and I have 1, 2 crack is already out. I have the other 2. So now I kind of am in a good position, even though I had to make a decision. So here we go. All right, listen, Annie, Kurt, and Amistad, give me a chance, okay? Be nice to your opponent friend here.
2 crack. 3 crack. 3 crack. 8 bam. 7 dot. 3 crack. 5 bam. 1 crack.
Yeah, I don't really care I don't care what's out. I got to get the tiles out. So mostly everything that I get, other than the 2 and the 2 right now, which are my safest tiles, are gonna go.
1 bam. 2 dot. 3 bam. Green. 7 crack call. 9 dot.
Hey, rather it be a call right now for exposure than a mahjong later.
2 dot.
Bummer. Wrong suit, but it's not out, which means I got to get it out. For sure.
6 bam. 9 bam. Green. 3 bam. East. 1 dot. 4 crack. 4 dot.
Now I can call everything, so I'm going to go ahead and get out the flower, even if somebody calls and puts up jokers.
Flower. 9 bam.
Amazing.
Soap. Green.
Okay, I've got lots of good safe tiles. There's 3 of these out. 3 of these, or 2 of one of these. And 2 them, I got the other 3. So I'll do the 2 crack. This is sometimes, to figure this out, which one has less on the table. Don't worry too much about that, but it's so easy to see them when they're lined up, so.
2 crack. 8 dot. 4 dot. 8 dot. Flower. 4 crack. 1 crack.
Makes me think I have a partner. 6 7, 7 8, 7 8, whatever. Makes me think it though.
West.
Whoa.
9 dot. Red. 7 crack. 3 dot. 3 dot. South. 8 dot. 8 dot.
Cool. This one is not a hottie. Okay. I see 2 up there. We're in the end game now, so I'm going to be paying a little bit more attention, but I don't know exactly what they're playing. It's not like an obvious hand, so I'm good.
5 crack. Green. Red. 9 bam.
Ooh, this is like sinful. Amistad, have your Joker.
Joker swap.
I mean, literally sinful right now. I mean, I would have played a quit hand if I knew this was going to come in this nice. Oh boy.
2 bam. Soap.
I can mahjong on a 4 bam, a Joker, a 6 crack, or an 8 crack. Lots of ways. That's the way you want it to be.
Red. 6 crack.
And there we go.
Mah Jongg.
I'm done. I'm leaving. I'm just kidding. Oh, but anyway, that's nice. That's very nice. Okay, we'll play another one. Any questions, by the way, feel free to put them in chat. I'm keeping a good eye. And I'm watching YouTube as well. All right, let's start. That was nice with the Jokers. Annie was playing. Any like numbers? Oh boy, she was holding a West as well, maybe thinking she would do either line 1 or line 3. And then consecutive run line 7, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kurt had my 4 there. Debbie said, did I bribe Julie and Philippe to give me those Jokers? No, I don't think so. I honestly don't think I have any control of what happens here. But anyway, let's start again.
First Charleston.
Oh, Agnes and Michael are joining? Well, hello. Welcome, Agnes and Michael. So nice to see you guys here. Okay, sort by suit. Well, Agnes, you missed a little bit of fun. I almost made a singles and pairs hand. I was set for 1 tile and 1 bot beat me out, but boy, it was pretty. All right, let's do the normal thing that I do, which is start with my pairs and see, well, I'll put them in order. See what I can work off of them. I'm going to, since I have no other like numbers, I'm going to look at potentially doing something with 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Probably the 7 isn't going to necessarily be something I can use if I'm going to use the 1 and 3, but you just never know. Things could change so drastically. So I'm going to keep all of that because right here, 1, 3, 5, 9 is the making of line 1 on the right hand side, the 3 suit 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. That's just one thing of many that it could turn into. So just keep track of that right now. And I think I'll get rid of the north. Do I need this for any reason? I could need it. Maybe. I think I'll do that. Let's see what happens. course, I got more 1, 3, 5, 7, 9s. Who knows? Maybe I'll do singles and pairs again. Oh my goodness gracious. This is a mishmash of mosh. All right. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. All right. So we really have to kind of break it down right now because we're at that point where either I just decide that I'm not going to use the red, which is probably the smart thing to let other things to come in at first. But you know, with that, other than this possible first line, I have to think in terms of the left side or the right side, 1, 3, 5s or 5, 7, 9s, or singles and pairs, which you never know. Boy, I swear that's the way I'm going tonight, but then I got in all those jokers. I think I'm going to do this. All righty, I'm getting in all the tiles, not in what I want them to be. But now we're on the first left, and let me think about what would make sense. 1, 3, 5. I need the 7, 9 for that. 1, 3. I think in terms of my pung pung quong quong. So 1, 3 and dots. 3 crack, 5 crack, or 3 bam, 5 bam. And since I already have multiples of the 1s, I think the 1 would be my least likely to be kept. I could do a blind pass, but I want to be able to maximize what I get in, so I'm not so sure that the 1 is even going to really do anything for me. I'm going to do that to make sure I get in as many tiles as I can get in. Oh my. Oh my, well, guess what I have to do? I have to continue because I don't have only one hand. So I have now, as I had before with 1, 3, 3, 5 in either cracks or bams, I now have 5, 7, my missing 7 cracks and 9 cracks for another opportunity of pung pung quong quong. So now my least needed tile would be the 9, unless I go for broke and do the singles and pairs, which I'm not going to.
Second Charleston.
This is what I'm doing. Made up my mind. Oh, I got a 7. So now I have 5, 7, 7, 9, or 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. 2 growing potential hands that don't have any gaps right now. But guess what? I have to pass 3. I only pass flowers if I have to. This is not what I want to do, but I certainly don't know that I should. Oh, Debbie said move my 3 dot. How did my 3 dot get down there? Oh, I didn't move it. I have to pass 3. I do have to break something up. So I have to decide which is easier. So let's talk through that. Okay, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 top line. I could call the 1. My 5s always seem to be the weakest of all. It just is that way every time I play this hand. And I'll watch the 5s go out, one after another, making it weaker. And then I know I got to get jokers, right? So right here I have 4, 8 tiles. 3, 4, 5. I only have 6 here. But that certainly is a good backup hand. But by doing this, I see that I don't need the 3. So I will do what I hate doing, which is to pass a flower. I hate it. I get them a lot in the Charleston, but I never give them. Oh, well, okay, so 1, 3, dot, 5 bam, 7 crack, 9 crack, or 5 bam, 7 crack, 9 crack. By the way, the 7 crack for the 3 suit is a pair. That's something I have to be looking out for. All right, that one just got stronger. 4, 5, 6, 7. Thankfully, we're on the last right. I don't have to give anything up, which is the beauty. The last right blind pass, if you're a newer player and you're not utilizing it, please keep that in mind. It is very often needed when you're keeping track of 2 really good things like I have. All right, so 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 5, 7 bam, 7, 9 crack. We're talking about line 1 on the right side or line 2 on the right side. Niftily, right one on top of another.
Courtesy pass.
Got that 9 dot back. I'm going to get rid of it.
North.
And nothing new came in. I don't have to make a decision about either hand until I see what comes in. I've got 2 discards.
Flower.
Okay, that helps make my decision.
Red. 1 dot.
I wonder if that was the flower I passed or a new flower. Wonder, wonder. Okay, so now I have a 1 dot, which if I'm playing 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and now I have the pair, which was worrisome, and I have this for this, and that's the hand I have the most tiles toward. I can call the 1 without a joker. I need 1 more good pick for the 5, and I can call the 9. And the other way, so let's look at this one, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. The other one is 2, 4, 6, 8. This is the way to go. It's looking good to me. I'm doing it, committing to line 1, early too, but you can do it if your hand is well set. Do not call early if you just a call. You have to be able to call other elements. So I'm going to go ahead and say call or have what you need. Call for a pung.
Call.
And I will discard the 5 as my single tile that came back at the end of the Charleston. Okay.
5 dot. 3 dot.
I don't need that because it's a pair.
5 crack. Soap.
I need a 9 crack and a good pick for the 5 bam. Well, there we go.
7 bam. 4 dot. Call. 1 crack.
All right, we have a Kong of 4 dots with no jokers up.
2 dot. 4 crack. 1 crack. 1 bam.
And everything just is going to go out because I have no choice now. I'm going to make my hand.
Soap.
Oh,
4 bam. West. 9 dot. 1 bam. 2 crack. Soap. 9 bam. 5 dot. 2 bam. 4 bam. 7 dot.
oh my goodness. This could go for there or here. It can go either way.
7 bam.
I can
North.
charge on a 5 bam, a joker, or a 9 crack. When you have multiple ways like that, it's really nice.
7 dot. 9 crack.
And there we go.
Mah Jongg.
And that's how it's done. Easy, right? Oh my God, I did not mean that. No, but if you keep the system that I do going, it will make your life so much easier, truthfully. Let's see what Annie was playing. Annie was playing consecutive run line 3. Line 3, flowers 2, 3, 4. Wow, she was really far from anything. Amistad, and he liked numbers line 1 with 8. He was far, far, far. And Winds and Dragons line 3 again. I didn't have much competition this time. Wow, not bad. Let's take a quick peek at the leaderboard. I need a couple more wins to get those numbers up.
First Charleston.
My goodness, I have 2 jokers to start. How cool is that? And since I don't have any multiples, I'm going to keep any suit number multiples. I'm going to keep my soaps here. And when I keep dragons, I'll keep them all if I have them. And when I have soaps, I always look at the year hand. So I'm going to look at saving 2s and 4s right now as well. And what else? Like numbers, possibly. If I have anything that's identical in any kind of numbers, then I don't have anything identical. Maybe I'll keep the West, because I do know there's a Winds and Dragons hand with the single news sandwiched between dragons. Well, I got some tiles to get rid of. I don't know that I'm going to keep much else right now with these soaps. Let's see if there's anything before I hastily get rid of something. No, I don't think so. I'm going to keep that West, so I'm just going to mix this up. You see if I can make a nice benign pass, I will. I'll try my best. I don't beat myself up for it. All right, let's see how this works out. No, not too well, but I did get another wind. So we'll do this. My. I'm going to keep staying true to what I'm looking at right now because I have some options. All right, so there's a 2 for 2024. And if I did 2024, then maybe I won't consider the singles. And that also requires a pair of flowers. So I might have a little bit more flexibility in the 2024 section, but I have to continue.
Second Charleston.
So I know I can do these. Then the question is, do I keep the West and the South for a little bit? Will that make sense at all for maybe the 4th line down, the bottom concealed hand? And then I don't need 2 soaps. I only need 1. Probably not going to do that. I even got like numbers with 2s now in the dragon. So I'm going to dump the Winds. I think that the dragon may have more value to me. In any like numbers with 2s, the soaps, of course, for 2024 year category, I'm not picking one thing, as you can see. Oh, of course, I get all those Winds now. Darn. Well, I'm going to break them up. Instead of passing a north and south together, because this is the smarter move, I'm going to go ahead and break that up. Nope.
Courtesy pass.
I got another 2. Okay, Debbie said the big hand. Oh, well, I already got rid of a couple of wins. If I hadn't gotten rid of them all and I had gotten more before I got rid of them, yeah, the big hand would have been beautiful. All right, so I could do 2. Let's see if I get back several wins right now. But I have 2 jokers. No, I'm not going to do it. But since there were several wins going out, I am going to be smart and I'm only going to do 2. Yeah, if I didn't have those 2 jokers sitting right there, the big hand would be
8 dot.
Definite. All right, so I'm going to do ignore here. Oh my goodness. Well, we've got some safe tiles to get out, certainly. Let's see. I am not going to be playing the big hand with those jokers. Anyway, I'll do the win
South.
first since I know
Flower.
we're out there.
Flower.
2 flowers,
Flower.
3 flowers out the door. Holy moly.
South. Soap.
2, 0, 2, 4. Whoa, come on. or twos, zeros. I'm missing a suit there. Kind of early to call anything right now, so I'm gonna have to let it go. Have to let it go. Unless, no, darn. Yeah, I mean, even for any like numbers with twos, I need a pung. I have to let it go. It's too early to commit.
North. 9 dot.
Okay,
8 crack.
that helps
West.
with any like numbers. So that could be changing things for line 1 or 3. I try to keep an eye on both line 1 and 3, any like numbers, and not focus on, I mean, not 3, sorry. This would be only line 1 and 2. I didn't mean line 3, sorry.
2 dot.
Too early for, well, let me look. No, too early. It's honestly too early for, let me look at it this way. Okay. 2. Well, the 2. I need one good pick here and one good pick here. My gut is telling me wait till the next one, just to wait so I can have a definite idea of which way I'm going. So I'm gonna wait. I know sometimes it's so crazy to do this, but I just can't.
3 dot.
now.
East. East.
I need one more
West.
pick to give me some.
5 dot. 6 crack. 4 crack.
See, that's why I'm happy. That I wait because it's
6 bam.
too early.
9 dot. 1 bam. 8 bam. 1 dot. 2 bam.
Hmm. 2 bam, 2 bam. Oh, they're all, one of them is all going out from all. Shoot. Let me see. Line number 3, 2024. A Kong of twos and 2 suits. And still, again, I'm too weak. Ugh. Man, this is
3 dot. Call. 6 bam. 9 crack. Flower. 6 dot. 3 bam. 9 bam. 6 dot.
give me a good pick. Okay.
8 dot.
That will
8
help
bam.
me make a decision next time around. It might even be any like numbers. So let's see.
7 crack. East. 6 bam. 7 dot. 9 dot. 1 crack. 8 crack. Call. 4 bam.
You got a joker exchange up there.
3 crack. 2 bam.
Okay, now I have to look. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, line. Whoa, if I were to call this. No, not for any like numbers line 2. That would not work. For line 1, if I called it for a pung and called the 2 dot for a pung, then my 2 crack, did it go out? It did not go out. I could call the 2 crack. But I need more here for that line 1. Okay, so that's line 1 for any like numbers. Let's look at 2024. Oh, I wish I didn't have to make a decision right now. Okay, line 1 of 2024. I call the 2 BAM. I call the soap when it goes out, hopefully. I can call the 2 crack, confirming. I don't see it there unless I'm totally blind. And I need 1 good pick for the 4. And I don't see another 4. I could have a competitor, but I don't know. But that could work out very well right there. Is there another hand that makes more sense? Probably not. I think this is a good time to call that for a pung. Let's just pray that I get some good picks. Call, pung,
Call.
and I'll do the 8, and I know 3 flowers went out already, 4 flowers. Means I do need to get it out pretty quickly. So I'll do the 8 first, and then I'll do the flower.
8 dot. 5 dot. 7 dot. 9 BAM.
7, bam.
7 BAM. 7 BAM. 7 dot. South.
All right, that definitely helps. Okay,
Flower. 9 crack.
I guess the red's pretty priority. There are none out. That means I gotta get that out. So I was keeping it. Once you decide not to keep something, good reason I didn't keep it too, is there are none out, and chances are somebody needs it. Like maybe Kurt for line 5, a consecutive run.
7 dot. 6 BAM. Red. 9 BAM. South. North.
All right. 3. Now I'm going to take and look. I'm getting towards the end game. I want to just look and make sure that I do get out. Oh, there was a 4 crack up here out. That's okay though, because I need it there. 3 cracks. There are none out. So that means it's very important to get it out.
3 crack. 8 BAM. 5 BAM. 7 BAM.
5 dots. 1 way early, so that's important too. And what about 4 dots? Which one
2
is
5s out.
what? 3 5s?
2 5s.
What about 4?
One on line 3 and one on line 1.
No, I'm looking at 4 dots now. I don't see any 4 dots. So that means that's got to get out right now if I want a chance to make my hand. I don't see it.
4 dot. West. 8 BAM.
But he wasn't ready.
9 dot.
Okay, 5 bam. Kind of sounds new as well. Oh no, over here. Okay, well, I guess we're doing okay. What about the 2 dot, did I say? 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 2 looks like it's more of a priority to get out.
2 dot. 2 dot. 2 dot.
Guess you guys wait
1 dot.
to lead the way, huh?
Call. Flower.
All right, okay. 1 and 3. 3 and 5. Pung, pung, kwang, kwang. In 1 or 2 suits.
1 BAM. 7 BAM.
Wow, we're getting down there. That's an 8 crack, not a 6. But I gotta get it out. And I see 1 up here. So that means I gotta get it out.
6 crack. 5 dot.
Huh. Uh-huh.
Soap.
All right, we'll call that for our pung.
Call.
All right, they're all good to go now, the 5. So
5 BAM. Mah Jongg.
I thought I gave it to her. And I did not give it to him. He did 1, 3, 3, 5, pung, pung, kwang, kwang, with the dots and the cracks. Whoa. Okay. Well, I was getting close. One more tile. One away, like they say. Well, we hear that quite often. Not bad. And then consecutive runs, 6, 7, 8, 9. Kurt was coming in fairly nice, but not as nice as, oh, and then, oh, Annie was playing what I was gonna be playing. See those reds? They never went out. He already had 3, so he didn't have to call the one that I got out, but you could tell a lot what goes on during the game because I saw no reds. All right, let's do this again.
First Charleston.
Got close. 1 joker, I'll take it. Let's put these down here. We'll do our 5. So with 5s, I already see 1, 3, 5. I can add to it. I do see 5, 6 consecutive. I'll add that. I see 2 1s that aren't going to work with my 5s, but they'll work with 1, 3, 3 5s. So that's a good thing to keep. So we'll start with, maybe I'll keep the east and the south for a bit. I'll do a 9, an 8, and a 4. And I'm okay with this because even though they're the same suit, 8, 9 is 2 in a row, 4, 8 are even numbers, and I don't want to give anything else up. So I'm okay. All right, I got another 1. And I got a 3. I've got 1 3 crack, 3 BM, 5 BM. I got another 3 here. I do see the concealed bottom, concealed 1 3 5 7 9 hand right here. You see that? So I'm going to get rid of these. Just like that. I need all of this being open and flexible for multiple things to go on there. I know these are going, but the 5, I don't think I'm going to need that 5. 1 3 3 5 1 3. Nah. I want to make sure I get in as much as I can. Okay, that's good. I like that. All right, now continue the Charleston. So I've got, just so we can look at it, I've got 1 crack, 3 crack, 3 bam, 5 bam. That's that pung pung, quong quong, like I said, in every one of the categories except for addition hands, quint hand, and singles and pairs. So that's one way to do it right there. I also can keep an eye on the bottom concealed hand, 1 3 5 with the 3s. So I'll put this here. So I've got multiple things to keep track of. You never know, things could change. I could end up playing like numbers with 1s, could start getting flowers in, and things could just change all over the place. All right, I'm going to pass another tile that I don't love passing, but I've got to continue.
Second Charleston.
And that will be nada, keeping nada, and nada.
Courtesy pass.
And again, I don't need any of it. So. Okay, got nothing in, but I definitely have discards. And I do like to get wins out early because sometimes you're surprised. You think somebody's not collecting them and they are. So I'll go ahead and do the east.
East. 6 bam. Soap. Flower.
I threw my soap right away. I'm going to do what was left in the Charleston first.
4 crack. 7 dot. Green. 8 dot.
We'll keep that.
7 bam. East. 8 dot. 4 bam.
The 3 was in my hand during the Charleston for I don't know how long, but it was in there for a while, but that's got to get out too. So 1, 3, 3, 5, maybe like numbers with ones might flip my whole world upside down. I don't know. Oh no, I wanted the 3 for 1, 3, 5, 3, 3. So I'm keeping it for a bit.
9 bam,
Got rid of it.
7 bam,
Ugh,
8 dot. South,
trying not to have one of those blonde Debbie moments like I have some.
8 crack, 4 bam. West, 6 bam,
Okay, don't need that. Nope.
5 crack. South, 8 bam, 3 bam,
All right, shy for me. And now obviously I'm gonna need another good pick or a joker. But unfortunately, it's too early to call that. So I have to ignore for 1, 3, 3, 5, because that's a con. So shame, shame.
7 crack, 2 crack, 1 dot. Call, 7 bam,
Oh, very nice. Were your jokers?
8 dot. Red,
I don't need it. Is there any 7s out? 1's out.
7 dot. Call, 3 bam,
All right, so that's good that I got it out. Even though there was 1 out, somebody needed it. There's another 3. Blah.
8 bam, 5 crack, 7 crack,
And by the way, if I were gonna do 1, 3, 5, that's the second one. There's only one more chance for me to get that pair to do that hand that I was hoping.
9 bam, 9 bam, 1 bam,
I'm gonna have a challenge in every which way, but I can't commit to it. Sometimes your tiles don't come in and your hand doesn't form. You just, don't worry about it. Don't just do things just to do it. I will just resign to, first of all, Amistan has up a Conga 1, so for me now to play like numbers is not gonna happen with ones. So
8 bam, 6 crack,
if it doesn't happen, I'm just gonna play defensively.
4 crack, 2 bam, 8 crack, 5 bam,
See, all my tiles are going out. And let's see, 1. What can we pull off of here? Not much. Who knows? Maybe I'll get jokers and still be able to play like numbers. I've had weirder things happen.
red, 2 crack, 8 crack, 5 crack, west, west, 9 crack, 4 crack, soap, call, 6 dot,
That was discarded. I wasn't expecting that. I really wasn't expecting that one.
6 bam, red, 5 bam,
All my tiles.
south,
Joker, very difficult to do anything, make any decisions, so that's the way.
7 crack,
Fine.
6 dot,
Ooh,
4 crack,
I gotta get my whiny stone out.
9 bam,
I don't think. No. What is 7s? Why am I missing it? 7s, oh, the 5, 7, 9, third line down under 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. How many tiles have gone out? Not many, so he's probably well set. I have a feeling.
6 dot, west, east, north, red, 6 dot, 2 dot, south,
Amazing, 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 amazing.
3 dot, 5 crack, 2 crack. North.
Down into the end game here. 6, 6.
6 bam. 2 crack. 2 dot. Flower.
These are one of the frustrating hands when you're just not picking in your tiles. 4 bam up here. And I'm going to hold it because I'm so far from Mahjong. I'm going to try and get out the safest tiles right now. 4 dot. How come I thought I saw 4 dots? I don't see them. So I'm totally blind. Okay, so I'm just gonna get out. Unless somebody throws a 4 bam or a 4 dot and I can follow it up with that tile, I'm just gonna play, I'm switching to defense right now because my hand has not come in. I'm gonna get rid of the 5 bams.
5 bam. 4 dot. 6 crack. 8 bam. 4 dot. 4 dot.
I follow up with the 4 dot. I let
8 crack.
lead the way.
North.
Okay.
5 bam. 2 bam. 3 bam. 3 crack. 3 bam. 2 bam. 2 bam. Mah Jongg.
So you see it twice. I followed somebody else up from what they had discarded. And that somebody discarded the 3 as well, so I could have done that safely. And believe it or not, you never know. I could have made like numbers even if I had gotten a lot of jokers. But look at how many Kurt has. 5. It wasn't going to happen for me. That's for sure. Whoa. 5, 7, 9. We knew that's what he was playing. And look, see, he's using 9 dots. And he had 2 9s because she was doing 3, 6, 9, line 6. But line 6 did not need those. I guess she was holding them for whatever reason. And then Amistad had a 9 too. He was playing 1, 2, 3, flower 1, 2, 3. Same suit run, left side. Wow. If your tiles don't come in, switch to defense, pick the safest tiles that you can. Keep an eye out what other people discard. That helps you. You're able to follow it up. I went over that particular strategy on Monday night's live stream. If you weren't there, by the way, the video has already been uploaded to YouTube. So check it out. All right, let's see what we do. We got time. Let's see, how far did I fall? Oh, I'm tied, but I'm gonna fall behind if I don't make another Mahjong. Let's go. How many tiles were remaining? Another 9 there. Huh. Interesting.
First Charleston.
Ooh, 4 jokers. It's blinding me. Oh, let's look at Quince. Let's look at Quince. Yay, yay, yay. Or since I have a beautiful 3, 4, 5 right here, I can keep track of the quint hand under consecutive run, line 6 as well, and quint line number 1. Let's see if we could set ourselves up for potentially quint line number 2, which is any numbers. They have to be different. So I just got to go eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Maybe any 2 non-matching numbers. 3, 4, 3, 4, that would be dangerous. So I guess I'm going to do 1, 3, and 8. Let's see how this goes. Ooh, this is going to be fun. Of course, I didn't get anything that I wanted here. I might have to just stick with what I'm doing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. I need 6s or 5 sevens or 4 sevens or 3 sevens for that second line. I'm looking at quint, possibly line 1, line 2, or consecutive run line 6. Oh, I got a 5. Woohoo. So now 3, 4, 5, 5, 5 is nice and strong. And that's probably gonna be. So now I could keep an eye. Oh, it has to be any numbers. I'd have to do, this is a first left. They have to be non-matching numbers for that quint line too. But honestly, I think I need, oh, that's right, I need 6s, not 5s. 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Oh, I can't even count. 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Okay, that helps. This way I can keep this going like this. Let's see what happens here. That's funny. 3, 4, 5. There's a 6, but it's not the right 6. Now I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pung, pung, kong, kong. Pung, pung, kong, kong. Or 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got a lot there. Ooh, okay, let's see. And it could be line 1. I just need one pair to help with that one. So I'm going to continue. Now I do not have any 6s in any other suit. So I'm
Second Charleston.
here. That's funny.
You could have done 4, 5, 6, and 7, 7.
Yeah, I could have. But I didn't.
You only had 1 7 in the right suit though.
Yeah. I could have. Could have, would have, should have. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
Courtesy pass.
Potential here. Okay, so there's the pair. So let's see how that's going to look. 4, 5, 6, 7, 5. I need definitely need more 5s or 6s to make that quint hand right there. And it might end up that I just go with a safer hand. We'll see. I've got to get lots of things in. I'm going to do 2 tiles. 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. No, I'm just going to do 2. So I have lots of potential.
Flower.
Runs, the quint hand. We'll just see what happens. Obviously,
Soap.
can't call that right now.
Soap.
Oh my God. Ridiculous.
2 dot. 8 bam. Green.
One more natural tile.
7 dot.
A 5 or a 7, please.
1 crack.
Oh, I should
6 crack.
first.
West.
Leftover from
5 crack.
We'll do that one now.
4 dot. 7 bam.
Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. That is not smart. Okay, let's think about an easier hand. Let's just see how it would be and whether or not it's too early to put up all those jokers. Well, I can call everything. That is bailing out of a beautiful potential quint hand. But I can call everything. And I do have a chance of taking the jokers myself. Oh God, what would you do? I think I should call it. I really do. It just, if everything else weren't well set, it would be easier decision. But I can go for the easier hand. A win is a win. And I think I'm gonna do it. So pung, pung, kong, kong. This is gonna, I mean, I have a chance of getting those jokers, not of course 1 in 4, but I'm gonna do it.
Call. red, 5 bam,
I also could keep track of 5, 6, 7 if I get a flower. Oh, there's my 5. Okay, so for this would be hung, let me just look at this. If I did this, no, that would leave me weak there. Okay, so I'm going to do a, why doesn't it go there sometimes? I'm going to do a pung for the 5. So it's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, pung, pung, kong, kong. Call for a pung,
call,
and it's early, so I can do this. 4, 5, 6, 7.
3 bam,
Wow, what a crazy
4 dot,
those jokers.
7 crack,
I chicken.
8 bam,
I did.
flower, joker swap, west, 1 dot, 8 crack, 9 crack, 2 dot, 8 dot, east, 7 dot,
4
6 dot,
joker, 6 bam will be my mahjong tile.
green, 8 crack, 2 crack, 7 dot, 8 dot, 6 crack, 4 dot, 6 dot, west, 3 crack,
There we go.
Mah Jongg,
I guess I chickened out, didn't I? Oh, Randy wants me to look at the leaderboard? So I took the lead. Oh, well. Wow, we got a lot of games in tonight so far. Wow. All right, let's see. Annie was playing 1, 3, 3, 5. Pung, pung, kwong, kwong. Line 2 on the left side. Annie, 3, 6, 9. Line 2. Pung, pung. Kwong, kwong. No, pung. It's not pung, pung, kwong, kwong. It's the single pair pung and the 2 pungs. Single pair pung, pung, pung. And then winds and dragons line 3. Kurt was struggling with that. Oh,
first Charleston,
dang. Oh, no. No jokers. Oh, no. Let's stick these down here like I always do for a little bit. Let's start out with our 6. Well, what else is 6? 6 is an even number. I'll keep all these even numbers. 6, any more like numbers? 6. Okay, what about some run stuff around the 6? 5, 6, 7, it could be 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll keep that. If we can help it, we'll do. Keep all that. 5, 6, 7. We'll keep the 3 better than the 6 because the 3, 4 crack. 5, 6, pung, pung, kwong, kwong. 3, 4, 5, 6. Second hand from the bottom is there too. Oh boy, we have to have tiles to pass, so I'm going to do this. Let's see, 5, 6, 5, 6, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 6. I'm going to do the 6. I'm going to do the west, and even though the 8 is an even number, I hate to get rid of that soap right now. I guess I could do this. Yes. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. Just got 1 tile stronger. 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 3, 4, 5. 2, 4, 6, 8. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What am I gonna do here? 2, 4, 4, 6, 8. I even have line 2. Potentially. 2, 4, 4, 6. Line 2 of 2, 4, 6, 8 right there. Yikes. I can't keep everything. Okay, 3. All right. We need the 3, 4, 5, and 6. 2, 4, 4, 6, 8. Backwards. Beautiful right there. 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. So we're going to do this. And this is a beautiful pass. Oh my God, I'm sick to my stomach doing this. And don't need any of this. I don't think I need 2, 4. Oh, yes, I do. Because now I could do 2, 4 crack, 4, 6 bam even, and 8 dot. So I'm going to do a blind pass. Let's see if I get any sign. Give me a sign. Oh, wow. Okay. 2, 4, 4. Which one is the pair? The 4 is the pair. Okay. 2, 4, 4, 6. 2, 4, 4, 6. Okay, 2, 4, 4, 6, 8. Possible. Line 2. Possible. 3, 4, 5, 6. That means I have nothing to pass. Oh, jeez. I gotta continue because I gotta follow my own rules, or that would not be too cool, right? All right, let's just worry about it as soon as I click continue. You guys have to help me with this.
Second Charleston.
All right, so the 2, 4, 4, 6, 8 depends on a pair for the 2. That's the second line under 2, 4, 6, 8. Of course, the 3, 4, 5, 6 is the safest of all because there's no pairs to depend on. And the 8 needs a Kong. That makes it a little bit more challenging. If I wanted to keep that, then out of the 2, 4, 4, 6, what would I get rid of? I'd get rid of one that's a pung. So 2, 4, and I can't do that either way. Either way, because this is the way I'd want to do it. 2 bam, 4 bam, 6, 2, 4, 4, 6, 8. So guess what? I can't do what I wanted to do. Unless I do it with, let me see if it makes sense. 2 crack, 4 crack, 4 bam, 6 bam, and 8. Nope, every tile that I need for this 3, 4, 5, 6 is going to have to come from that. So guess what? I have to let something go. This is risky because it's a pair if I wanted to keep that. So unfortunately, maybe I'll get the 8 back. That's my choice. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Debbie said consecutive line 2. I guess I missed that one altogether. 1, 6, 3. What? Whoops, I don't need, I was almost going to get rid of that. 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 4, 6. Boy, I need those 8s. But I'm only going to pass 3, so chances of me getting it is going to be slim to none.
Courtesy pass.
But it's okay. We'll just do that.
3 crack.
All right, let's just see what happens.
9 crack.
Meantime, I'll get rid of
7 dot.
what I can
2 bam. 1 bam. 3 crack. 1 bam. North.
Oh, I should have kept the 1 bam for 1, 2, 3, 4. I just
1 crack.
1, 2, pung, pung, kong, kong, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many
East.
things can you keep track
Call.
of?
7 crack.
What?
6 dot. 3 dot.
Okay, that does help.
1 bam. 7 bam. 3 bam. 2 crack. 1 crack. 2 crack. 4 crack.
Mhm. Let's see. I mean, I'm not in that bad a position right now, but I can call at least a couple of things, and this is a pung. I'm almost tempted to call it right now and commit to 3, 4. 5, 6, second hand from the bottom. And maybe I'll keep these. 3, 4, 3, 4. Maybe I'll keep these in case I pick up some 5 cracks, which I probably got rid of at some point. Where I could keep an eye on the 1 suit one as well. But I mean, I do have 5 BAMs already, but I think I'm going to call it. This is early for me, but the other 4 could be way down in the end of the wall. All right, I'm going to call it. This could be a big
Call.
boo-boo, big mistake, but we'll see. We'll start with the 2.
2 BAM. 5 crack.
There's the 5 crack that I was hoping.
3 dot. 6 dot. 9 dot. 6 BAM.
I'm gonna play risky. I'm gonna call it. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Call. 4 BAM. 1 dot. 7 BAM.
I need
1 dot.
good pick to get another thing, another pick. I mean, another call.
1 dot.
2 good picks.
5 crack. 7 BAM. 1 BAM.
Okay, we'll get that out.
Flower. 2 crack. North. Green. Call. 4 crack. North.
Boy, now I get a 5 after 2 went out. Haha. Hardy har har. Where is the other one there? 1, 2. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do the 4. And then we'll do the 6s, or the 5 and then the 6. Okay. Let me make sure I'm doing this right.
4 BAM. 1 crack. 9 dot. Call. South.
Ooh, nice. 1 joker only available though.
South. South. 4 BAM. South.
That's a hottie. Are you gonna call it? Are you gonna call it punk hurt? Well, we'll see.
9 BAM. 2 dot. 7 crack. 9 crack. 9 BAM. Mah Jongg.
My God. Okay, so the previous 9 BAM that I threw, he was not ready to Mahjong here. And I wanted to get that 9 crack out just in case he wasn't ready and it would make him harder for himself. And then I threw that 9 BAM again and he got set. But that with how many tiles left? Show remaining. 52 tiles left over a full wall. That's what you would do. If I had held it any longer, it would have been more of a guarantee of Mahjong, but you take the chance. So, all right, well, let's see who has my hand. He was playing 789, 789 consecutive on line 4. Annie was playing Winds and Dragons. Her hand was coming in beautiful. Amistad, Winds and Dragons, line 5, East, West, 7. Which one? Oh. East, West, oh, the pairs in between. I like that hand. It's hard though. He needed some help. And I was not close. Sorry, let's see how we fell behind here. Ooh, Kurt took the lead. All right, let's get one more game in.
First Charleston.
That was a tough hand. 1 joker only and no pairs. What in the world? I mean, honestly, that's all I have right there. I'll keep an eye on the big hand, Deb, but I only have 1 soap. It's not too promising right now. Sometimes when I have this week, I'll keep like numbers 2s, like numbers 5s, and try to keep anything else that I can. That makes sense. Maybe 1, 2, 3. Well, I can't keep it all anyway. I have to get rid of something. So let's just see. Let's play with this and see what happens. This is going to be another challenging hand. Not what I wanted to see happen, but I got one more like number with fives. 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we want to keep this? Two. Boy. Whew, you guys, I need some help here. What in the world am I going to do with this mess? You know, it can go, you pick good tiles, it can go anyway. You don't pick good tiles, forget about it.
Consecutive run line 2, if you get a 4.
I have pieces of a lot of consecutive runs if I get, don't I? Line 2 for, I could even do line 3 a million ways. So the question is maybe I should just keep an eye on, since consecutive run is the most flexible, maybe I need to keep an eye on that. So we'll keep this here. We'll keep 3, let's see, we'll keep the 3 and we'll get rid of the 2. Whoa. Like numbers with fives. Yeah, I have all the fives there too, yes. I do, Agnes. I'm keeping that, but I don't know about keeping this and getting rid of other stuff. That's my whole thing. If I keep this, then I'm just going to keep this and like numbers. Maybe I should do that. All right, I'll try that. Fives again. Like Debbie said, the consecutive 2, 3, 4, 5, but then I don't even need the.
And you need a pair for the 5s.
That's the whole thing too, yeah. Maybe like numbers will happen. Maybe it's not in my, maybe that hand is just not in the. I guess so. I'll do a blind pass, see if anything happens, but you know how that works. 6. Unbelievable. I got a north. That helps. All right, you know I got to continue.
Second Charleston.
I think. I'll keep the 6 for possible 4, 5, 6 or 5, 6, 7. No, I can't. Oh, yes, I can. If I get rid of one of these. All right, that's it. I mean, God, it's like just pulling teeth right now. 1, 3, 3, 5. No. I just have to get some good numbers. So 4, 5, 6. Flower 4, 5, 6. Now I have an east. And I don't want to pass that because that's been in my hand the whole time. So we have like numbers potentially with news. We have flower 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to do 1.
Courtesy pass.
Now I have 4, 5, 6 or 3, 4, 5. I'm only going to
4, 5, 6.
or 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not going to pass anything. Although I would love to have the opportunity, I just don't want to give anything up. So the challenge is going to be, I'm going to have to discard something.
North.
Yay, I got a tile to discard.
1 crack. Flower. 2 dot. Green. East. 6 crack,
You don't have a lot of jokers. You're just gonna see, I'm just gonna watch my tiles go out because these guys are gonna get out those fresh tiles.
3 dot,
Like I get them out and I'm gonna be thinking, there goes my tile, there goes my tile.
7 crack,
Okay, we'll keep that. And I'll keep the 3 and get rid of the, oh, actually, I'll get rid of the soap first.
soap, south,
There goes
soap,
what I wanted.
7 bam,
Okay,
7 bam, 7 bam, 3 dot, 8 crack, 2 dot, south,
2 south,
9 crack,
2 more chances.
3 bam, west, 1 bam, call, green,
3, 4, 5. Okay, 1 6 1 out, so I'm gonna get that 6 out.
6 crack, 7 crack,
A little weaker for me on the Kong side of that equation.
2 dot, 7 bam, 3 bam, 9 crack, 2 bam, 4 bam, 3 dot, 5 bam,
Would like that in my hand. Can't do anything. I can't even contemplate it at this point.
4 bam, 8 crack, 6 crack, 4 dot, 6 dot, soap, north, 9 crack, green, 5 crack,
Hmm. All right, I kind of call this my rule of 4. I need 4 for flower 3, 4, 5. I need 4 for news line 3. I could use it for any like numbers line 1. I meant to say any like numbers line 3. So I'm going to call it.
call,
And now we'll keep the 3, 4, 5. And which 5 went out? 5 bam? I guess that's the one we'll get out. This could be either way. Either way, it's tough.
5 bam, 9 bam, 6 dot, 9 bam, 6 bam, call, 9 bam,
6 bam available.
joker swap,
All right.
red, 9 crack, east, soap, 3 bam, south,
Third one.
8 bam, 2 dot, red, 5 bam,
Hmm. I need a south or a flower. That south goes out. If that south goes out and I get rid of the 3 or 4, I've messed up my hand. What do I do? This is such a dilemma. Debbie, would you just go for it, even though I'm gonna go dead with the south going out?
Yeah, probably at this point.
Maybe I'll get a lot of jokers, even though I gave up a 5. Like there's 2, how many 5s are out now? 5 bams. 2 of them, right? 3 are out. Ugh.
Yeah, 3.
I mean, do I want to stay with a hand that I could make? And that's really what I should be doing. Now, here's another thing to consider. No 4s are out. So maybe I have to get rid of. Excuse me.
Is Amistad playing 2, 4, 6, 8 using the
Could be,
4 cracks?
could be. And Annie has nothing out. So I guess I'm gonna do it. If I want to see if I can get some lucky picks, I'll do it. Get it out.
4 crack. Call. 4 dot.
There he is, 2, 4, 6, 8, or 4, 5, 6, 7, but I don't think it's 4, 5, 6, 7, so all the 7 bands are out. So
And you've got the 5s.
yeah, exactly. No, oh, the 5s, you're right. Okay, I was like, wait a minute.
8
no, I
crack.
don't have 'em.
3 dot.
Gee, Louise.
6 dot. 5 dot.
Oh my goodness, okay, I guess I gotta call that.
Call. 3 crack. 8 crack. Joker swap. 3 bam. Red.
You know, I don't think I'm gonna make it another round without that south going out.
9 dot. Call. 1 dot. Call.
You never
3
know.
crack.
Oh,
7 crack. 1 crack.
wait a minute, 3 crack. He could be playing 3, 4, 5, 6.
3 of the 5 bams are out.
That's right, that's right. I got nervous because I have that 3.
Mah Jongg.
I'm gonna start David. Well, okay. It was a risk, but it came in pretty nice. Let's see where this other south is. Right there, far away. I guess this is going to be an official sign off. Thank you so much for joining tonight. I will have the replay up. If you are watching the replay, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Click the bell so you get notifications when I go live or when I upload new videos. And give me a thumbs up. They only have 1, but I'll take 1. They don't have 2, but I'll take 1. And leave a comment if you want. And again, I appreciate you all being here. Until I see you guys again, practice, 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 and be well.